What's up guys, Ryan here from Mud Gunner, and today we are going to be talking about Zona. So, what is Zona? Zona is a range day that my buddy Angelo puts on, and he's done it the past 3 years in a row. This will be year number 4 and my 3rd year going, and I figured I'd just make this video on kind of like what to expect from Zona and maybe some of the gear you might need. This is an event that's been mostly local people going for the last few years, but there's starting to be a lot more out-of-state people, and over the years, as this gets more public, there's probably going to be more people from out of state. So I'm kind of just documenting what I think would be helpful for you guys coming out of state and maybe someone that hasn't done it before. So Zona is normally just a one-day event. Sometimes people stay over the weekend and they'll shoot on Sunday as well, but it's going to be on Saturday. And it's this Saturday if you're watching the video. This is going live Tuesday. So it's in about 4 days. And yeah, it's a fun event. It's very relaxed. It's got multiple levels of shooting. And I would say this is going to be for maybe not beginners, but like mid-level shooters and up. And the reason why I say not beginners is because, you know, you can sign up and show up, but it's going to show if you don't necessarily know what you're doing, and then it might make it a little bit tougher for you because there's going to be over 100 people at this shooting event, and you're going to see guys walking in full kit and running drills and whatnot. But these are going to be more like competition style stages. There's going to be pistol stages. There's going to be rifle pistol, maybe just some designated rifle. And it's going to involve some moving and shooting, reloading, muzzle awareness. So I would say if you're not comfortable with all that stuff yet, maybe this isn't the event to start with. But I'm not saying you can't do it, you know, in the future. I'd say just work your way up to the point where you're proficient with moving and shooting in a safe manner, reloading, you know, malfunctions, just stuff like that. Because at matches, people can babysit and whatnot, but it does get a little tough if they have to coach a beginner the entire time during a range day. So just my 2 cents, not trying to discourage anyone from doing it, but I think this event shines for mid-level shooters and up. So if you're not there yet, we hope to see you there one day. And yeah, let's kind of get started with the video. Okay, so let's get into the gear that I think you need for the event. Now, this is not going to be that much different from any other range event, I assume. Like I've really only been to this one, and then I go to like Vegas for SHOT Show, and their shooting event's kind of its own thing. But I have kind of the main gear that I'll be bringing there. I got my range bag, which you should kind of roughly know what you need in your range bag. If not, I have a whole video on what I keep in my range bags. I would say medical should be a must-have for everyone. I know not everyone's into that, and it's not as popular, unfortunately, but I think it should be. Like, medical is very important. What if you're doing a stage and you take a round and no one knows how to treat you, you don't know how to treat you, you're kind of shit out of luck. So I think medical is important. I keep it on my plate carrier, my chest rig. Now I keep it on my belt setup thanks to my buddy Mason. He watched my belt setup video, and I didn't have medical on it at the time, but I was wanting to do it. So he helped me get this set up with some medical. But yeah, I keep medical on me when I'm doing shooting events, especially, I mean, just in general when I shoot. But yeah, during a shooting event, you have like over 100 people. Medical is important. Even if it's not for you, you might need to help someone if you're medically inclined to. So medical is very important. Other things to consider would be boots. I like wearing boots when I'm shooting out in the desert, and this is going to be like a flat desert range, so it's not bad. But if you're running and shooting, having something like athletic wear would be pretty helpful. I also wear my kit, so I'm either going to be wearing my plate carrier or my chest rig, depending on what gun I run. I want to shoot this gun this year. This is a G36, so it kind of takes its own style magazine. So not all magazines fit my plate carrier well. So my chest rig is from Haley. That thing will fit 5.56 up to 308 mag. So I'll either be wearing one of these two. You don't need either one of those. I'd say having a way to store ammo is pretty nice. So a belt setup, I would say, is a good bare minimum for anything. But if you don't have a belt setup, then at the very least, a holster and stick mags in your pocket. Having something is better than nothing, but if you can't make that, if you don't have any of this type of stuff, then you can rock concealed carried and stick magazines in your pants. Now, if you're using a rifle, a sling, I would say, is a must. I have a sling for this gun in case you're wondering, but yeah, a sling is a must when running the drills because you might be transitioning to pistol. And then on top of that, ammo. So I would say ammo-wise for Zona, you should probably bring at least 200 rounds of rifle and 200 rounds of pistol. You may not go through all of it, but I think that's a good way to make sure you get yourself through the whole range day. And obviously nothing's forced. If you don't want to shoot a certain course of fire, you don't have to, but if you want to enjoy the whole experience, I'd say 200 rounds of rifle, 200 rounds of pistol. At the end of Zona, there's normally just a lot of like machine gun shooting and mag dumping at the dirt berms and steel targets. One thing, I wouldn't bring steel core ammo, so no green tip 5.56. You don't want to ruin someone else's steel target. I know it's not yours, but yeah, I would say no steel core ammo because you don't want to damage people's targets or property. It's not fair to them. But yeah, I bring my ammo in like this type of ammo can. This was like 20 bucks at Costco, and I bring a variety of calibers, so it's just very easy to sort through my calibers. So with Zona, there's gonna be over 100 people, and this is an open range. Now, not everyone can watch your stuff. So with my stuff, I set up with a group of my friends, and we have people that stay at our little setup the whole day, because when you have over 100 people walking around and there's guns and ammo everywhere, you just want to be safe, and you want to make sure none of your stuff gets taken. Not that people here would do that. That's a quick way to ruin a range day and get the police involved, but I would say if you can buddy up with people to, you know, watch each other's gear or keep it near you. If you have, like, my girlfriend got me this off-roading wagon that I'm gonna bring out, and it's just a way to keep your gear with you. Just watch your gear, because it takes one bad person to ruin the entire range day. So I don't want to make you all paranoid, but I think it's something to think about. Just make sure your gear is checked and no one can take it. Other than that, I think that about covers it. There's one other thing I'm going to touch on real fast, and that is flashbangs. Everyone needs flashbangs. No, just kidding. Unless you want, I don't care. But bring some money, and the reason why I say bring some money is there's going to be vendors there, and I myself am included. I will be selling some of my shirt stickers and other merch there, but there's going to be vendors there that would appreciate your support. There's going to be ammo vendors and some other guys. I don't know everyone, but you know, there's going to be vendors there that would appreciate your support, and it'll help kind of make the range day good for everyone. So you'll leave with some cool stuff, you'll support local vendors, and yeah, I think it could just make it a great range day overall. So that about covers it. I look forward to seeing you there at Zona. If you want to say hi, I'll be there recording my YouTube video for the day and shooting the matches. So I look forward to seeing you guys there, and thank you for watching.